With Nigeria's inflation coming down, food prices are surprisingly still going higher. This is according to a new report by the country's Bureau of Statistics. Now, what exactly is pushing these prices higher? TV360's Adeshawa Odushoga has been finding out.
For the 17th consecutive month, Nigeria's inflation rate has been recording steady decline, with the figures now at 11.23%. That figure represents an impressive economic improvement from a previous record high 18.72% reached in February 2017. Since then, the figures have been reducing slightly even below government's targets of 12.4%.
In terms of beans, the beans is cost, but in terms of rice, the rice is cheaper than the beans. So if I would say is when they said they want to close the border in terms of rice, but now the rice is coming down. But in the side of the beans, they said they want to import the new one. The new one is coming out, so that's why it's cost.
These would normally mean a fall in food prices, but that is not the case. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, there are still increases in food prices, with major increases recorded in bread, cereal, yam, potatoes, and other tubers. Marketers are indifferent on the causes of the increase. But what exactly is driving the increase in food prices? The Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, Muda Yusuf, believes that the increase in food inflation is as a result of the current security challenges the country is facing.
There are quite a number of factors impacting on food prices. First, there is the challenge of productivity, which has been rather stagnant in the face of rising demand for food and in the face of growing population. That is a factor. Secondly, there are also issues affecting the capacity to produce. There is the security challenge that is affecting quite a number of farming communities. We have a series of challenges from the herdsmen. We have the Boko Haram issues in the northeast, in the north central. We have the herdsmen attack across the country. And the target of these attacks are mainly the farming communities. So this security challenge has significantly affected agricultural output, particularly food output in the country. So, and the situation with inflation is that once you have a shortfall in supply, prices will go up. So that's a major factor. Thirdly, there is the issue of climate change. Increasingly, we are having challenges with desertification. We are having challenges with lakes that are drying up. Farm arable lands are diminishing in size. So all this is also affecting the supply side of our agricultural sector. So that is also affecting the food supply. Then, of course, there is the trade policy angle. Most of the imported food items are charged very high tariff. Some are under even complete import prohibition. Some of them are on the 41 items list, which cannot access foreign exchange. So the trade policy angle is also there, although the whole idea is to encourage local production of food. But part of the impact is that it has affected the cost of food items.
Yusuf then lists the solutions which stabilize food prices across the country.
What the government needs to do is to step up its security surveillance, to support the military to ensure that they have a better handle of the situation, they're able to secure the country better than what it is, so that much more people can return to their farms. Because as we speak, many of the farmers now are in the IDP camps, not doing anything, and the rainy season is here. They are supposed to be on their farms. So the security situation, I think government needs to be on top of it. The government needs to strengthen intelligence, because if you don't have strong intelligence, you can't deal with the kind of security situation that we have now. As it's an unusual situation, and you cannot be using the conventional security approach to deal with an unconventional security problem. So it's a question of rejigging and reviewing the entire security strategy for the country.
The increased food prices comes at a time the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria left interest rates at 14% for the second consecutive year. The committee also asked the federal government to address the crisis between farmers and others, warning that if left unchecked, it would exert inflationary pressure on the economy and push up food prices even further. Adeshawa Odushoga, TV360, Lagos.